Another day, another story. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki is a book that teaches you about money and investing, using two main characters, his rich dad and poor dad. The rich dad was his best friend's father, who taught him about money and investing from a young age, while the poor dad was his biological father, who had traditional beliefs about money and struggled financially. Through the experiences of these two dads, Kiyosaki shares valuable insights into the mindset and strategies of successful investors and entrepreneurs. By understanding the concepts discussed in this book and applying them in your own life, you can start building wealth and achieving financial independence. Chapter 1: Rich Dad, Poor Dad. In this chapter, author introduces the two main characters in his book, his rich dad and poor dad. His rich dad was his best friend's father, who taught him about money and investing from a young age, while his poor dad was his biological father, who had traditional beliefs about money and struggled financially. The chapter emphasizes the importance of financial education and having a mindset that focuses on creating wealth. Example: Rich Dad taught author about the importance of acquiring assets that generate income, such as rental properties, while Poor Dad believed in working hard for a paycheck and investing in liabilities, such as a fancy car or a big house that doesn't generate any income. Chapter 2: The Rich Don't Work for Money. This chapter explains how the rich think about money and work. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of having financial independence and building wealth through investments, rather than being reliant on a job or paycheck. He also discusses the concept of pay yourself first, which means saving a portion of your income before spending it. Example: author describes how he and his friend started a business selling toothbrushes door to door when they were children, which taught them valuable lessons about entrepreneurship and generating income. Chapter 3: Why Teach Financial Literacy. In this chapter, author explains how the traditional education system fails to teach financial literacy, which is essential for success in the modern world. He also discusses the importance of learning about taxes and how they can impact your finances. Example: author talks about how he was able to legally reduce his taxes by investing in real estate and using depreciation to offset his income. Chapter 4: The History of Taxes and the Power of Corporations. This chapter discusses the history of taxes and how they have been used throughout history to control people and governments. Kiyosaki also emphasizes the importance of creating a business or investing in a corporation, which offers legal and financial advantages. Example: author talks about how he was able to use the legal structure of a corporation to protect his assets and minimize his taxes. Chapter 5: The Rich Invent Money. This chapter emphasizes the importance of creativity and innovation in generating wealth. Kiyosaki discusses the concept of financial intelligence, which involves understanding how money works and using it to your advantage. Example: author talks about how he was able to create a successful business by buying and selling real estate, using creative financing techniques such as seller financing and lease options. Chapter 6: Work to Learn. Don't Work for Money. This chapter emphasizes the importance of education and continuous learning. Kiyosaki discusses the benefits of working for experience and knowledge, rather than just a paycheck. Example: author talks about how he was able to learn valuable lessons about real estate investing by working for a successful investor and learning from his experiences. Overall, Rich Dad, Poor Dad offers valuable insights into the mindset and strategies of successful investors and entrepreneurs. By understanding the concepts discussed in this book and applying them in your own life, you can start building wealth and achieving financial independence.